Welcome back to another video of this magical jungle. We're going to get into the Shadow of Estate. I promised Sebastian I would meet him at Philcroft. He hopes to meet a new student will bring some cheer to his sister Anne, but there's something ominous happening in Philcroft. Wow, first, if you guys don't recall, Sebastian's sister, she was a little sick. And he wanted me to meet her. He felt as though it was a good thing for me to meet her, go out there and just to see how. Oh, we're going out there for sure. Jeez Louise! All right, the journey is about to be real. Maybe we need to take advantage and hit these points for sure, so the next time we can just travel there. But we'll use our first one, our closest one, and then build as we go. I want to know what ominous things is out there. Ominous is a good word. I like it. How do you like it? Ominous. Are you feeling a little ominous?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
If you notice, our drip has changed a little bit. We try to get a little classy. I just got tired of looking at the same thing. I noticed there is the option of rocking an attribute, not an attribute, a cloak, piece of clothing or gear, I should say, without actually changing its physical parts. So say if I wanted to rock this cloak, but I wanted to be orange, but I wanted to keep the same attributes that it had, it gives you that option. So then that way you're just not looking ugly. Because honestly, some of the most powerful things in this game probably look weird or kind of look like it's not a certain player style. But the good part is you get that option. You have that choice. Mama.
You made it.
Yes, sir. Sorry it took me so long. I was napping here because I tried to beat you here, but I don't know what you done did.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
I don't know. Please let me know something. This is a serious note. You guys hearing rain in the background?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
I hope I hope it's the game glitching
Everyone
out.
stays
I
out
would
of
appreciate
sight.
that. But let's get back to the business. Sebastian, for some strange reason, should we just pick up this treasure and everything? For some strange reason, yeah, that's what we're gonna do real quick while I talk. He believes that I don't know what he wanna fight for. He's all the way over there. He believes that I have the cure to somewhat make his sister just feel well all of a sudden. And I don't necessarily believe that's the case. I believe in this situation there is something, probably this ominous whatever hint that it was given in the context of the mission, or the quest I should say, is probably causing her to be sick. That's probably what it is. And then once I defeat whatever it is, upon defeating it, might make her feel better. But that's
Here we are.
a big
My
call
sister
an
should be
assumption.
just inside.
She's inside. Well, why didn't you go first? She just want to see a stranger walk through the door? All right, if you insist. I know I look like a cowboy wizard, but let's go.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
I figured I would
Poor
too.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
But yeah, that is a tough pill to swallow. It seems weird. Why is the dad so aggressive, or whoever that was, so aggressive towards Sebastian, as if almost it's his fault? And try to blame him for everything. We need to. I gotta reach additional moons. I need to do that. But that's the strange part. Is he finished? Is he throwing up? Should I? They want me to go back in and speak with them? Is he throwing up too?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet
Gotta have
discovered
hope.
the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel.
So the goblins.
The only
did
thing to
this.
do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
We can't
Good.
really share our
I know what's
insight
best
on
for
whole
Anne and
upset the old
Sebastian.
man.
They are my stubborn brother's children, especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Yes, Solomon, his attitude, his stubbornness, I guess it come with his age and everything he's been through, but no, it's no excuse for that. He's a fucking dick. He's a dick. Let me go talk to him.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
It's okay, no need to apologize, but this is awkwardly weird for our first impression. I'm just here now, and I'm just talking to you, getting any personal. It's
Are
just
you
getting...
all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Nah, I got a feeling something has to be done, and I'm starting to feel like her brother, more determined to figure out what's going on. And each character here got their mind made up. Anne only has her mind made up because she's been in this toxic environment with this so-called father who's been blurring in her ears, no cure is no cure. At that, she probably lost hope because she's been dealing with this sickness for so long. But Sebastian has his mind made up, so does the father, and so does myself. Something can work. Something can happen.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
What is this? A letter from Sebastian to his sister. Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still a foul. Still as foul. But you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Professor Sharp.
Revelio.
This is weird. We're in our personal space. We are certainly snoozing. I'm scared to take that apple. Yeah, we're gonna leave that there. We don't want none of these curses. None of this illness in here. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. So even though she was right here, they kind of rode each other a lot. I'm guessing because of the hassle of staying away from mean old grumpy old man.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of
I'll
line.
admit, I
I'm
wasn't
gonna get right
expecting
to
him
it.
to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
What did I tell you? I told you. I said we're gonna find something out. What's
All the
over
debris
here,
you'll
really
see
quickly?
is from whatever's
Revelio.
going on at this abandoned estate.
Accio. Revelio.
Return to the quest. Hold on, I just want to collect this. Hey! Goodness. All right, let me go back and try to collect that at another time. But I told you we had some faith. You got to keep that faith alive, regardless, man. Seriously, things all
Up there, on that plateau,
one wants to
is where
believe
they
in you.
cursed Anne.
You gotta believe in
This way.
yourself. Let's go. Hopefully I can unlock some of this ancient magic, use it as the best benefit to help him out. Slam. Slower burning enemy. So slam. And then slower burning enemy. See if I can get that done.
Wizard in my book.
I did that. Slam a leaping loyalist. Who's a leaping loyalist? I don't know who's the leaping loyalist.
One less human to worry.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what.
I won't rest. Arresto elementary. Incendio.
Yeah, nah. I'm highly confused. I don't know. This is over.
You've made your last mistake.
Maybe it's this
you
one.
will suffer. Descendo. Arresto elementary. How did you do that? No! Incendio.
slam a leaping one. Okay, a leaping one?
Let's get this over
Where is it at that they're leaping though? Commander to the ground. So I gotta wait till one of them leap at me? I don't necessarily have to do it. I'm just trying to do it.
I won't rest. Was that your fool, little easily diverted?
Maybe I could just try to do that again at another time.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I
No,
tried to warn you.
You good, man? That's what I'm here for. I got your back. Alright, we got this stuff here. I don't necessarily think I need to use that, but it's weird to be here. Just keep it moving. It's where it happened at, huh? Right here.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They were trying to hide something. They didn't even give her a chance to run. They killed for no reason.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for
Sorry.
everything.
I'm pretty sure. What is this?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Wow, Hogwarts professor. See, Hogwarts is really under something. Under something that's just a little weird. It's just not sitting well. I know we're kind of outside the zone, just trying to get some of this stuff.
Revelio.
Then what's this piece in the bottom? A microscope.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
What
It's a
did,
wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
what did they try to dig up?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
So they
Might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
might be worth taking a closer look at the house. They probably got something underneath the ground here. And I feel like that magic or that relic, it probably got something to do with the relic.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Yeah,
But
and this
it
is,
looks to me as though this was intentional.
and that's supposed to move. I want to know. I don't know. We got a picture. We got a dig site. We got people ready here, prepared for war. I want to know what this area could be. I feel like it's something underneath here
Revelio.
than anything. Something underground than anything. Look at that. A weld. Yeah, there is something underneath here. Pretty sure.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
One of my flashbacks. Let's investigate some more things.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, pull it out the way.
Also. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother
Told you.
blocking a stairwell?
Told you. Let's
There
go.
might be something
get
here
it.
worth a closer look.
Let's get it done. It's something down here.
All of this simply strewn about.
Something down here.
Tells me they're after something
Something
bigger.
hit me? Holy smokes. Holy, I travel here to learn.
Seems these journal entries are from
Oh.
Isadora's travels.
I got scared for no reason because of the damn black stuff. It's my second week. Camera arrived each day. The Muggle doctor is even some of the are doing all they can for them. The grief is oh my goodness. This note is a plague, a fever, skin, mind, scar, devastating sorrows. Remain man, father, lost a child, couldn't bear it. Beginning to think it's all wrong, arbitrary. Help these souls. I know I read this weird, but this is of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Oh man, we gotta get up.
Revelio.
What else is there to see? Explore the cellar, I did. Oh snap! That scared me.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
It happens to you too? Then both of us got the power to make this happen, Captain.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Let's get it.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's go.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Don't this look like the room that he showed us? Sebastian himself? That's where that frame goes.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
I think that's framed
Note.
from outside.
Let's have a look.
Has to be. Okay, I don't know what none of this means. I mean, I'm looking, but what am I looking for and what am I understanding? Nothing. Look like some box, some squares. It honestly looks like a lock.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till
All right.
then.
Perfect. Appreciate you. Slot gear is full. In the shadow. In the valley of death. Alright, let's cut it out. But we learned a lot of information, man. This is crazy how all this stuff is connected. I knew Hogwarts had something sneaky going on with them when towers and hidden rooms and everything was right below the basement of the whole university. Now we got people who hold this ancient magic and its relics as a professor as well. This whole thing is corrupt. Let's see how far in detail we can see how these things are corrupt in this next episode.